Hey, welcome to the Thursday stream where we're building the Airfix Lysander. Me, John, and of course, Right Said Trev.
Morning.
Good morning, Trevor. John, you're still muted, mate. There you go.
No, not.
Just muted. No, it's cleared it now. That's right.
Oh.
How are you, gentlemen?
Yeah,
Peachy.
fine.
Peachy.
Peachy. Yeah, peachy, yeah.
Apparently, John's fruity today, so.
Fruity tooty. Ooh.
Oh, he's got Vegemite as well.
Oh, yes.
Can't get much more Australian than Vegemite, can you?
No.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Oh, what did you two get up to yesterday? Well, and today for you as well, John.
Not too much. We just went, with the kids, went out for shopping and got some stuff, and that's it. Didn't do much.
Yeah.
Nice.
I binned an ICM kit into the dustbin.
Spitfire.
Oh, you've been the beer barrel.
Oh, no audio from Mikey.
Oh, he's gone again. His audio's gone again. You gotta jump out, come back in again. I think he forgets we can hear him when he's doing this.
No, hang on. I'll have to go out and come back in again.
There we go. You know what it is, don't you? It's because I have to do the intro through my phone. When the intro's finished, I lock my phone and it takes my like the moderator part out, and it's every time someone comes out that he loses sound.
Weird. I don't know why it happens.
Yeah.
But I ended up. I gave that Spitfire beer delivery thing another go yesterday morning for about an hour, and it ended up in the bin. It's gone to the. Oh, it bloody audio's gone again. Oh no, you bugger! Right.
Yeah, you know when your audio goes, Trevor, we can still hear you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can hear you when you're muttering and swearing to yourself.
Oh dear. I don't know why the audio does that.
It's when the reason why it does it at the beginning of the show is because the only way for me to play the intro is if I log in on my phone as well.
Yeah.
But then once the intro's finished, I lock my phone to save the battery. So then it drops back out. It's someone that your audio goes whenever somebody drops out of StreamYard.
Weird.
Yeah.
No, not a problem. Just log back in again.
Yeah.
But yeah. It was. I'll say it ended up in the. It ended up being packed neatly in the box and put in the dustbin.
You could have done it.
Well, no, I worked out a way of getting the cover on the engine and everything, the top cover and everything. Got that on nicely, but then when I put it into the chassis, into the cockpit or the front, it went in, but then the top cover seemed to curve inwards, and it left bloody great gaps up the side. So I musked around with that for about an hour. Got that sorted. Yeah.
If you look at the instructions, there is actually like a fillet thing that goes in between them. It's on the sprue.
That's it. Yeah. And then when I got that all sorted and got that done, when I went to put the underneath on, the underneath wouldn't go on. So I thought, that's it. I've had enough of this. In the bin.
Fair enough.
That's the first one I've ever binned. That is.
Yeah, see, we couldn't do that because there was three of us building it at the same time on a live show.
Yeah.
So it just made one of us look like a quitter.
That's it, yeah. So I'm doing the Saracen.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Duke's in and he says, "Good day, all you beautiful people. Am I number one?"
What are the odds?
What?
Oh, and he says second to like though. Competition.
Duke says, coughed up both lungs today. Don't know why the grandkids are trying to get rid of me. I spent all my money on models.
Joe says, "Darn it, Duke, you got us. Congratulations."
And Steve Horman's in saying, "G'day all."
Hello.
And Adam says, "Hello, pretties."
Hello.
Hello, darling.
Oh, Adam. Mary Lewis primed. I'm just waiting for some paints to turn up so I can paint it. Julian says, "Morning all." Hello.
And he says, "Watch up panel."
And Ian says, "Greetings, troops."
Hello, Ian. Dorcosaurus Fluffy Rex says, "Good day, Mike, Trev, and John. Dinosaur fist bump." Yo.
Good day.
Down with the kids.
Down with the kids, that's it, yeah. Yeah, I used to have a cage at the bottom of the garden for mine.
And he says, "Hello to peoples in Dorkland."
It's the Beardyverse.
And PTZK, KTZ, whoever that is, bloody hell. Hi to the
Pits Kits.
Yeah, Pits Kits, is it? Hi to the panel and everyone in chat. I've managed to make it to the live stream for the first time in a while. Yes.
Yeah. Welcome back, Kieran.
Pits Kits is Kieran. Probably the nicest guy in scale modelling.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a lovely guy. You're an asshole.
Oh, that's right. I forgot for a moment.
You're an Australian asshole, though, so you're a nice
guy. Julian says, "Good grief. Oh, no. It's Kangaroo with a T-shirt. Lion with his best bib and tucker. And Red Dragon. They do exist, honest Gov, with a plaid T-shirt. No, wait, my mistake. It's
Plaid.
AI. Who'd have thunk it?"
I know, right?
Glad John got that one.
Yeah.
Plaid. Do you guys say plaid?
Yeah.
So I've been saying it wrong my entire life.
Yeah, because plaid is PLAYED.
Yeah. You're right. Okay.
It's a plaid.
I guess I'm just going to have to go back and watch the Steve Martin movie. Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid. There it goes again. I've been wrong my entire life. Anyway.
You're only human, mate.
Joe says, "Good to hear that Trevor is human like us." Oh, yeah. I was at the kit bunging.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah. I did put it in the back in the box neatly and put it in the dustbin, so somebody wants to rescue it. When I put the dustbin out next week, pop round and have a dig around.
Adam says, "Oh, lovely. I didn't know it had a cool texture on it. It does. It's really nice. It's got the texture of the fabric on it and stuff on the cloth where it's supposed to be cloth. And then it's smooth on the skull and things. Really nice."
Oh, Aussie Ian's in. He says, "Happy Thursday, everyone."
Hello, Ian.
Can Ian?
And Timothy Evans says, "Evening, guts, gents."
Yeah. Hello, Tim. If you want to pop on, Tim, you're more than welcome. I know you only do 2 days a week normally. Julian says, "Yep, definitely down with the kids. Down with them. Oh, the other kind of down. Gotcha."
Yes.
I worry about him.
So say we all.
Yes. That's it for the chat so far.
Hurrah. All right. So eyes down then.
Yes.
Cool. All right. So again, I haven't touched this off stream, but I'm just looking at Possibly by I might have these wings mounted by end of sesh.
I have painted my crew. They have their leather jackets on. I filled his back in and painted a little harness on the back because he's the rear gunner, and the rear gunners didn't wear parachutes. They had the ones that hooked onto the front of their harness. So they hooked him onto the inside of the cabin, and then when he needs to bail out, they just grabbed it and hooked it on.
Right.
Because it was too tight in there.
Yeah, I guess it would be. I try to swing the guns around here with a parachute on.
And then the pilot had the Irvin one, which is where you sit on it. So you wouldn't see that either.
Yeah. And of course, you wouldn't be able to sit in one of these without the parachute because it's just got a cage for the bottom of the seat.
Yeah, you get a really sore bum.
Oh, yeah. The parachutes, they're not comfortable either.
No. They kind of make you want to hunch over even when you're walking, don't they? Just to sort of alleviate the family jewels.
Don't know. I haven't worn one, but I've sat on a couple.
I've worn one. We used to have to wear them when we were doing flying with the cadets. Because the cadets are a bit jumpy about sending teenagers up to 4,500 feet without a parachute when they're flying planes upside down. Dorcosaurus says, I thought that was a throat punch. My bad. Better looking Marley says, John, those wings are backwards.
They do look that way, don't they? But
Yeah.
they're not.
They are odd shaped wings, aren't they?
They do, yeah, they do point forwards. There we go. But the outer section of wing is actually straight in relation to the rest of the fuselage. But yeah, this section here does point forward. So they're sort of weird because it's straight at the back in there, and then
would you say that they're perpendicular to the fuselage? The leading and trailing edges.
Damn.
Or is that just too many syllables?
Well, it's too many syllables. But yeah, again, it's interesting wing design, and quite ahead of its time, really.
Julian says, Mikey, you worry about me getting the queue. It is very long.
It's very long.
Duke says, nice work on the crew, Mikey. Thank you. It's just
a
quick sort of painting thing. It's not even tidy. It's just kind of looks right. It'll look right enough once the canopy's over.
So there's something with the wing. I need to figure out what is going on with this because the center wing box section, it is straight and central and everything else because it sits on basically the triangle formed by the framing under there. So yeah, that's straight and central. That's okay. Now when this goes on, it goes up to that point. You could see where the what do you call it? The tubes of the frame end. So that it slides all the way on. Not a problem, right?
Yeah.
And then there'd be a clear section that goes. Well, it's actually there's a hump of canopy that goes over the center, but there's also a clear bit on each side. Those thin ones cover over that little section there. But sliding this one on, it doesn't go all the way in. It's got a slight thing. I don't really know why, because the back of the wing on each side is touching the glazing and everything else. It's only a couple of it's maybe a couple of half a mil or something like that. But
is there any way we can zoom in on that back edge?
I'm not sure what you mean.
On the back of the wing box. That's it.
Move this again. Yeah, so if that one's okay, this one.
There you go, now it fits.
No, I haven't moved it. It's still Still the same.
Hmm.
Just doesn't go all the way in.
If you look inside the slot, is there something?
Yeah, I was
blocking it?
just going to
No.
say there's something inside the slot failing it.
Don't know. Probably not. Oh, it's hard to tell.
Or is that Perspex panel sticking out slightly too far from the center line?
Let's see. I'll just do this with that's fingernail to there. I'm moving my finger. No, it's exactly the same on each side. I don't know why. It's just, as I say, it's contacting the glass, but the glass is straight.
Cool.
In fact, it's a really nice fit. Everything so far. So there's nothing looks like it's like I've done anything incorrect or whatever. It just seems to be. I don't know. It'll probably be fine.
How strange.
The bits that stick out, John, the bits at the top, that's it. The bits that you're sliding the wings onto, are they the same width each side?
Yeah, I'd say so. They do look the same. It's 8 mil. 8 mil. Yeah.
It's weird.
Have you got them on the right way up?
Because they support the wing underneath. Yeah. So they're at the bottom. And so these are the same. Yeah. They go that way.
How peculiar.
Anyway, maybe just nip the corners off of it or something. The piece that you have to fit onto, just nip the corners off.
If you look underneath that wing on the right hand side, John, when it's on, it buttresses right up to the Perspex.
It does, yeah.
So I'm wondering if it's the Perspex that's blocking it.
Yeah.
But as I say, the Perspex is dead. No, it's where it's meant to be. It's dead straight and not misaligned or anything at all. So I don't really know.
Interesting.
It does look. Yeah, that's nice and clear. I don't know.
The one on the right-hand side now does look slightly further in on the wing box than the one on the left, if you look. If you look compared to the tube frame.
All right, so... Okay.
It's slightly off-center, the wing box.
Oh, yeah. It does. Look, in relation to that hole, near the ring, the manhole.
Yeah, so if you look at the tubular frame, you've got that raised bit in the middle, haven't you? And the raised bit in the middle is off-center.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think you might have the back end off-center, so it's slightly twisted.
Your back end's not center, John.
I don't know, because it locates and there's two square pegs there, and they're exactly where they're meant to be. So there's no give. Yeah. Anyway.
Intriguing.
Right. Slot time.
Baby Cake's in. She says, "Hi, everyone. Hello, Monica."
Hello.
Monica is saying hi to everyone, and everyone is saying hi to Monica. Jim is asking John, what hump?
I love that movie.
Oh, yeah. I painted the frame for the fire truck for tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
So I can put the details on it tomorrow. And I've somehow managed to get my lamp twisted round. There we go. And Dorcosaurus is sending Monica a nice big piece of cake with a hook. Lovely.
Yeah.
Ain't he a big softy? Right then. Now then. Where did I get up to? Oh, I need to paint that. Duke says, guys, when is the Sherman group build starting? When we finish the Lysander? For it shall be the Thursday live build.
Yeah, a couple of weeks away. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Right.
Yeah.
So,
Well, more than a couple.
yeah.
We've probably got, what, at least 4 sessions of this, you reckon? I don't know.
Yeah, probably. I think once it's built, it's not going to be too much to do, is there? Because it doesn't need a lot of weather in or anything.
No, and yeah, see, once these wings are on this one, it's just pretty much the rest of it for me is engine and paint it. So it's not that far off.
Yeah.
Most of the work is inside the fuselage, of course.
Yeah, it should be done by certainly by the end of August.
August?
Well, don't
July,
forget, we
you
only
mean?
do it once a week. That's only 8 sessions. Well, 7 sessions away. Monica says, "Hi, Mike, John, and Trevor. I didn't forget you this time, Trev."
Thank you.
Sounded like a little boy saying that then, Trevor.
Did I?
Yeah, it was quite sweet.
Quite sweet, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God. I'm going senile. Oh, no, not senile. Senile, isn't it?
Yep, got it right the first time.
C34. Dear, oh dear.
So you saw the news that Dale Luckhurst is now head of brand of Hella.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, is he? Oh.
Yeah. Excellent choice, I think.
I think so.
Yeah,
I
good,
think he'll
good,
do
good
very
idea.
well.
With Dale at Hella and Luke at Revell,
Yeah.
good things are coming to the modelling world, I think.
I think so.
Yeah,
Certainly.
I do like the Hella boxing and packaging.
Yeah. Like I haven't had a problem with any of the kits I've looked at yet. With the new sort of sesh. Some people might complain the boxes themselves are too flimsy or whatever, but yeah, I've had no breakages or anything at all, so
Yeah.
it's
I like them
fine.
because the lid off boxes, what I tend to do is I put the lid upside down on the trolley next to me, and then I just put the main box in it, but so that it's resting on the back, so it's at an angle, so I can see things easily.
Yeah.
So that sort of solves that problem. I don't need to do that if it's with the Hello ones.
Yeah, so I've got one right here, so I'll show you what we're talking about. So this is the Bentley blower. Yeah, everything. Remember, this has been discombobulated and all that sort of stuff because I'm currently working on it. But yeah, everything is separated by this paper, so it's all sort of biodegradable and whatnot. The chrome parts and the clear parts come in separate bags anyway, and they're sealed. But yeah, everything. As I say, they're quite flimsy boxes, but they're fine. Like they're good. They're
I think
they're
once
sturdy
they're
enough.
closed, they're perfectly fine, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, exactly right. So yeah, with that closed up, yeah, that's solid as. Yeah.
I mean, basically, really, as long as when you get the kit, it's all everything's there, nothing's broken or whatever it is. It don't really matter what the bloody box is like, because all you do with it at the end of the day is chuck it in the bin.
You're right.
Yeah.
So all this shit and crap about all the boxes not very good, and the box should be thicker, and the box should do this, and the box should do that. Get a life.
Well, I do understand some people. I heard somebody say, I think yesterday, that they don't like building Revell kits because they don't like the end opening boxes.
That can be a bit of a pain in the ass when you build it.
Yeah. But you're right. Yeah, but it's not a showstopper for me. It's just simply. It's like, how you buy your fruit and veg. They do all that in order to get it to you in the best possible condition. That's all it's about.
Yeah.
Simply packaging.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I've got a
So-
Dakota kit. I think it's a 172nd Dakota. And it isn't even in a box. It's just in the packing, the plastic bags. As long as you're careful with it, it's fine.
So yeah, I do like this on this kit, how it gives you a choice of having the slots and the flaps and the ailerons positionable. In fact, everything is, you have the option of having them up or down. Because the pilot, see, with the wing, it had a thing. So if it's sitting on the tail wheel on the ground, the wing, instead of being horizontal, it's of course like that. It's got this internal mechanism with the counterweight that if the wing is sitting like that, the slot will automatically extend.
Yeah.
And once the wing goes horizontal, then that'll retract, and that's pretty cool. And you can disable that. The pilot has a choice of having it in or working or not, but it depends what he's doing. But it's all pretty funky. Like the way it's designed is very clever.
Duke says, excellent. I've bought a rifle model 135 Sherman Firefly VC. I'm going to make it the Irish Guards during Market Garden. Nice.
I wonder if that's rifle. Oh, that's what I got, isn't it? Rifle models one, Sherman. Yeah.
Yep.
Firefly. Might be the same one as I've got.
We're going to have a lot of people joining us for that build. I think it's going to be probably the most popular one we've done.
Yeah. Might have to make some stickers for it or something.
Stickers, yes. Where are stickers?
I haven't done a group build sticker for a while, have I?
No.
Adam says, I was so close with my Airfix Hella shout. Yeah. To be fair, if it wasn't for the fact that Airfix, Airfix are not really going to be, they're moving away from military models, so, they're not even going to be the reason a lot of people stay with Airfix is because they're one of the few companies that do really good British aircraft and things, and British vehicles. But if they're not going to be doing them, then most people, I think, will just move towards LA and ICM and other companies like that, and Rebel and stuff. So who knows?
None of us want any of them to sort of go out of business. I wish them all the best. It's more choice for us modelers.
Yeah, but I do think they're shooting themselves in the foot a little bit. But hey, who am I but a humble dwarf? Ian Chambers says, looks like many people will be buying heli kits now instead of Airfix. Yeah.
We'll see.
And Timmy has joined us.
Oh.
G'day.
Hello.
Tim. There we go. And Tim is here.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm looking forward to the Sherman.
Yeah. Should be
good. That's why I bought mine before it was going to be a group build, because I've never built a Sherman, so I am interested in seeing how it goes.
Yeah.
What type did you get?
I got the Meng. It's a M4A3 76W.
Oh yeah.
If so that means anything to anybody.
Yeah, it's same as mine. Yeah, Shermans are really cool because there's so many different types.
The number is the caliber of the gun barrel, and the W stands for wet, as in wet storage for the ammunition. It has a water jacket around the ammunition compartment.
Yeah, because the early model had dry stores up against the sides of the hull, which, as you could imagine, led to some issues. But yeah, no, they're really cool because there's heaps of different modifications and stuff that got made.
Yes.
And things like, the pistol port on the back left of the turret.
That's
was like there,
what led
and
to him
then
being known as Tommy Cookers, wouldn't it? Because the round would hit the ammunition storage on the turret, and then all the rounds would just cook off.
yeah. So from what I understand, there's a people have strong opinions about like that nickname. Some people are like, no, it didn't exist at the time, and blah blah blah. But apparently, it did in just a different form. Like not Zippo. What was the other brand of lighter? It's
Bic?
Ronson.
Don't.
I think it's like Ronson or something. But yeah, it was like their slogan, like back in the 20s and 30s or something, was like always lights or something. And then later on, they changed it to like lights first time every time. Like I'm paraphrasing. It's similar. But yeah, because of that change, like in the 50s, people were like, well, it couldn't have been called that because it wasn't the slogan yet, but the slogan was very similar before. But yeah. But there was a whole bunch of stuff about them that I didn't know. Like, I think there were 10 different companies like manufacturing Shermans in the US and one up in Canada.
Yeah.
And so there's lots of different little types and things like, that pistol port on the back left of the turret, like that was there, and then that was deemed it was sort of pointless, and created a ballistic weak spot. So the department basically sent out like armor kits to weld it shut, like weld a plate over it, and then crew and stuff were complaining about it. So then they ended up just saying like, cool, whatever, do whatever you want.
Yeah, right.
Just do what you want. Just stop bloody whinging at us.
And things like the hatch on top, like the commander's hatch was originally the split type, and then they moved to like a hatch, like a single piece hatch that had increased vision ports around it. Later on, and like pintle mounts in different places, and things like the front of the hull being like 3 pieces that were bolted together to then being cast, and then even stuff like on the early production ones, you had the slope on the front of the tank, and then where the driver and the bloke that sits next to him, their hatches would jut out, like that, which would create a basically a target on the front, which was a weak spot because obviously didn't have the slope. And so again, the department sent out like a band-aid fix of like armor plates that would just get welded on the front to kind of give it a bit of a slope.
Well, they ended up like there's some of them, and they coated them in thick layers of concrete and everything, didn't they? To give them a bit of extra round.
Well, that's what I'm thinking about doing with my Sherman, is doing it one of the Pacific ones. So like heaps of sandbags on it, and then wood on the side. To counter like magnetic mines and stuff. But you see some really funky stuff in the Pacific. Like all across. Obviously, this is a bulldog, but all across the top of the hatches and stuff. Because you'd get people, hiding in the jungle, and then could just jump out right next to the tank and try and pry hatches open and drop grenades in and stuff like that. So there's heaps of images of people like welding like spikes and stuff like all over the top of the hatches.
Mm.
And yeah, all sorts of cool stuff like that. But yeah, no, there's heaps of different little modifications and stuff that happened, and then things getting rolled out and then stop gaps, and then some people had them, some people didn't, some people liked them, some people went like, yeah, no, I'm gonna put a giant slab of concrete on the front and, you know, fill your boots. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Scotty's
they're really cool.
Stuff like that is why in the British Army we had to have what was called legal and illegal mods.
Fun and no fun.
Yeah. So illegal mods were generally anything that interfered with visibility or safety for the crew. And legal mods were stuff like, you know, if you wanted the inside of the back of the Land Rover painted white so that you could see what you're doing in there, then you could do it. If you wanted to have a curtain to block out the back window, then you could do it, but it had to be one that could be either removed or rolled up out of the way so that it didn't block visibility for the driver when it was being driven.
Yeah.
Jim says, disagree, Trevor. Boxing does count when it comes to surviving shipping and handling. Adam says, it depends on the box and the kit. Things like 124th and 132nd need thick boxes. Yeah. Horses for courses. Joe says, yes, especially when your what's in the box video is first 15 minutes is complaining about the box. Yeah. and the next 20 minutes is about complaining about the type of plastic used for the package, the bags and things, and how it's the wrong one because you can't eat your way through it or something. Something like that. Jim says, Duke, my heart sinks a wee bit, Duke. I had that particular RFM Firefly VC, sold it and regretting it. Oh. Apparently Julian's been singing to Monica.
Yeah.
Poor Monica.
God, that's wonderful. So the flap just slides into the back of the wing. But in doing so, it closes those two bits together and it automatically forms its hinge point.
Ah, there we go.
Very clever, Airfix.
Jim says, John, is it cast hull or welded hull, Sherman?
Oh, so look. Sorry, just reaching across and grabbing my my victory kiss. Let's have a looky-do. Let's talk about packaging. Right, so where are we? It looks like, I'd say cast hull. I have no idea. Like,
So
I don't know.
The part you'd want to be looking for is that lower front.
Yeah, down here.
No. The part that's under that.
Oh, okay.
Like where it wraps under.
Right, so this, yeah, the texture on that, I would say that would be cast. Where it wraps under. I don't know what he talks about.
So, yeah, you see that big void space on the front?
Yeah.
Yeah, the part that wraps around that. So it's that big curved front. That's the giveaway.
All right.
Yeah.
So, and again, it looks like a cast turret.
Yeah. So the turrets were cast.
The early ones had the cast hull as well, though, didn't they? And then they realised it was just.
Well, the early fronts were three pieces that were bolted, and then they moved to a single big chunk.
Okay, that bit.
Yeah.
Where it? It's already on in step 8. So
Gearbox cover.
okay. C62.
Mm-hmm.
Dum, 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 dum. Bear with, caller. Right. Let's open this up as well.
While you're doing that, I'll catch up on some comments.
Sure.
Julian says, regarding the box, I think it's the only real function is to make sure the contents of each are in good condition. That's why a lot of people dislike end openers, especially thin ones. Too easy to get crushed. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's cast, I'd say. Got some writing here. I guess that's normal.
Yeah.
Files. No idea. What does it say?
Yeah, it would be the like the part number.
BB543. Yeah.
Yeah, because there would be a cast number on the turret as well.
Yeah, and there's one there.
Yeah. See, on the early type, like you see right where your fingers are, how like that you've got that one big uniform slope going up to the hatches. Earlier that had a bit more of an angle, and that was that necessitated that part.
The first one, which I think is in a museum in I think it's in a British museum. I can't remember which one, but it's actually like a full cast top hull, so it's all curved.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, it was the later ones that had the more angular hull with the glasses and things.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, that would be welded there.
Yeah, because that's a later version. Like the earlier ones, that rather than one big slab across the front, I think it had a little bit more of an angle, and then like the hatches were still where they were. So yeah, you could imagine like the armor plate would kind of come like that, and so it needed a bit of a build down. So rather than one nice big armor plate angle, it was shallower and had the hatch with the part there, which created a weak point.
There you go. Yeah, this would be a later one. It's this one apparently is 2nd Platoon, A Company, 13th Tank Battalion, 1st Armored Division, U.S. Army, near Lorenzana, Italy, 1944.
Yeah, because it went the M4A3s, and then like the next big change was when it went up to the E8, the EZ8.
Yeah,
and there were a bunch of changes when that happened.
Right.
There you go. I've just put a picture of the Sherman Mark 1, what the British call Mark 1 is the M4, in the Streamlink chat. Leo says, hello, gents from Denmark. M41, Tim. Have you seen pictures of the Danish M41 DK1? I believe they're shoehorned a Bradley engine into it. New Sabo rounds for the gun. Ooh.
There we go.
No, I don't think I have. But yeah, the Bulldogs were still getting used by a bunch of European countries and stuff. So yeah, there's lots of kind of modernization stuff that happened to them later on.
Note to self, the Lysander lid does not fit on the Victory Kiss box.
And welcome to the channel, Leo. I don't think we've had anyone from Denmark before. Jim says Ronson's slogan was a guaranteed light every time.
Oh.
Yeah. There we go. Like I said, paraphrasing.
Jim says a loader's hatch was added to later models of Sherman turrets so the loader could exit the vehicle without having to go around the gun breech. Well, that'd make sense. It'd be a bit of a pain if you're trying to get out quickly, wouldn't it? Julian says
back in the box.
Julian says, you're welcome, Monica. Song is a bit strong, laugh out loud. There are words and sort of a tune. Whether that constitutes singing is another matter. Lexi's in, and she says, saw the Lysander at Old Warden on Sunday. Was so lush. I've got a 1/72 one to build still. Nice.
Wonderful. Yeah, they're big, aren't they? They're a long way off the ground.
They're a lot bigger than what you'd expect.
Taller, yeah.
Yeah. Adam says, get your scissors. Lexi says, very clever Airfix. Shame we'll never see anything like it again. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm not really following what... I haven't seen Moz's talk about it. Like the view I've got on all of it is I'm not... I don't own shares in Airfix. So they can do what they want. They're a private company.
Well, yeah.
You know, but I don't know if they're struggling or not. They're not going to declare anything to the public because it's not their company. Like, you know, unless you're a shareholder, then
Yeah.
I just don't think it's worth commenting about.
No. Aussie Ian says, I'm leaning towards building the Asuka M4A32 Jumbo. Ooh, cool. It's a welded one. Nice. I'm doing the Israeli Super Sherman. Jim says, yours is welded upper hull, John. The final drive is separate assembly that houses the transmission. Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, you're all going to have... I know nothing really about Sherman, so I'm going to learn a lot by building it. It sounds...
Well, they did that because they knew then if the transmission had to be replaced, they could just undo a few bolts, lift it off with the crane, and just put a new one on. I mean, it'd take like an hour or something. I mean, even the engine, to replace the entire engine, only took like 2-3 hours. It was really clever the way they did it. It's similar sort of ethos to the Russians, really. Yeah. It's good enough to do the job, and it's, you know, it's simple enough to be easily fixed.
The opposite of the Tiger, it seems.
Yes. Which was the Tiger's downfall. Aussie Ian says, cast transmission, welded upper hull. Indeedy. In Chambers, I do get a little bit cheesed off when watching a what's in the box. Some spend more time going on about what is written on the box and all the drivel in the instructions than showing us the plastic. Yeah. I haven't done a box opening for a while. Jim says, Aussie Ian, I've heard that Asuka Jumbo is a very good model kit. Adam, so I have my inheritance coming soon, and I still need to buy a kit for my 30th. You should get Mary Louie. It's a lovely model to paint. You'll enjoy it. And it'd be good to practice doing painting fabrics and stuff. Model student says, I bought a Rebel 135th Unimog at my local. It was the end open box. When I opened it, I discovered the cab was crushed, but box wasn't damaged. They took it back, told him I opened on live stream. Yeah, that wouldn't have done their reputation any good. Lexi says, the view from what a lot of people have heard is they're stripping Airfix to save Hornby, which has always been hemorrhaging money. Yeah. That's pretty much sounds about right from what I've heard. And he says, but that's all from what people have said, rumours. Yeah. Lexi says, it flew with the Blenheim, and it's mad how similar in size they are, but the Mark 1 Blenheim will always be one of my... Yes, I agree there. I love the long-nose Blenheim. In fact, I like the short-nose Blenheim as well. I've got a DVD about the Blenheim. I got it from Carnarvon Aviation Museum when I was about 14. I've still got it now. Lexi says, Ian, that's kind of why I don't do unboxing videos, really. I try to do full builds unless it's a new kit, because got to pay the bills too. Yeah. When I get a new computer, I'll start doing proper videos again. This computer just can't handle it at the minute. And I'm not using CapCut again. Adam says, I heard it's a nice model. To be fair, I wanted to get one. I wanted to get you it since I know you like your figures, and it's basically to let you try the Ninja Print stuff. Yeah. I do appreciate it, and it's Welsh. It's part of Welsh tradition. Mostly, I might add, contrary to what Joe would have you think, it's mostly South Wales. They are the heathens because it's a pagan tradition that's carried on to this day in South Wales. But yeah, it was done all over Wales. It was pretty cool. And it's going to be fun to practice painting bone and stuff. Jim says, John Marley recommended you look up Australian Armour and Artillery Museum Sherman Rehab Project. Recently completed. Lots of great reference close-ups to be had.
Okay,
Yeah.
good tip. Yeah.
Leo says, Danish military are really getting into no-limit credit card these days. In 2022, Leopard 2A7DK, we have a load of CV93C on order. Patria 6x6 and a long-awaited short and long air defense. Oh, nice. Lexi says the Mark 1 is a short nose. Yeah. And she says, I love that I know what DVD you're on about because I've got it in Sainsbury's when I was a kid. Yeah. It's a good DVD, to be fair. And she says, DaVinci Resolve is free and the best video editor around. The license for the full version is £200 to £300, but there are no subscriptions. It's just yours forever. Yeah, the problem is my computer can't handle DaVinci Resolve because it's an old computer. It could just about handle CapCut, but it can't. I'm not using that one because licensing agreement things that they want you to agree to. Yeah. I'll have a look when I get a new computer. I mean, I might just, if I get a Mac or something, I might just have iMovies or something. Who knows? I'll have to see. Lexi says, I used it when I was editing for another YouTuber as a job for a year. I'm still using it 7 years later. Yeah, I've heard it's good. I do like learning new things like that. Joe says, Mikey, I thought I saw a video from you a couple of days ago. Couldn't figure out if it was AI or if I was hacked, but I had just got back from my urologist and was still recovering from the finger trauma. No, I haven't released any videos other than live streams for about a year. It might have been I redid the thumbnail on one or something like that. Because I've redone the thumbnails on a couple of them. So hopefully it should push them out again. Adam says, I'll nip it into my local this weekend. He has some plane and arm kits that are pushing £300 to £400. Bloody Nora. Don't spend all your inheritance on one kit, dude. Lexi says, oh, I mean, when you get a new PC, use DaVinci. On the odd occasion when I do shorts or if I do make intros for this and things, then I use Clipchamp. But even that, it's really unstable on this computer. Even with Mac, trust me, go DaVinci. Then even if you go Windows or Linux in the future, you have it. True. Very true. Model student says 8 a.m. and it's already 32 degrees here. No paint today. It's cooled down here, thankfully. It's only 24 degrees now. Duke says, Joe, what was your urologist looking at your finger for?
That's a very valid question.
Joe says, your voice was different, very slow. It just didn't sound like you. Like I said, a lot of my videos are when I first started, so it could have been that it was one of my really early videos where I wasn't confident. And when I'm doing videos, I tend to read from a script rather than what I'm doing now. It's just saying whatever comes into my head, which isn't always a good thing. Especially when I'm slightly manic or something. Not that I have mania, but sometimes I get a little bit energetic. Oh, stupid StreamYard. Just skipped one. Kieran says, "Oh, StreamYard, stop being a pain in the butt." There we go. Right. Kieran says, "Lexi, you probably know this, but Mark 1 Blenheim has a car tax disc in one of the left-hand lower windows in the nose." Well, that Mark 1 Blenheim. Yeah. Kieran, after the war, a nose section was turned into an electric car, and it was the nose section they used in the restoration, and they kept the tax disc. Oh, that's cool. Lexi says she didn't know that. It's funny. It is. I agree. Which one's it stuck on now? There we go. Model Student says, OpenShot Editor is free and it works awesome. That's another one to look at. Kieran says, Lexi, if you look at some of the high-res photos online, you can see the tax disc. Adam says, it's more than I was thinking. Turns out that the farm we had in the war, we didn't lose it. My great-great-grandfather sold it after the war, and the money has just been sitting. Bloody hell. Fair play. Well, don't forget who your friends are when you're rich and famous. Jim says, my favourite early war British bomber is the Wellington. Yeah, the Wellington was cool as well. But for some reason, I just really liked the Blenheim. Leo says, don't blame the missus.
Why not?
Yeah. Joe says, that was it. You seemed shy and a bit scared. Now look at you. Big talker and all. Can you shut up? Right, John? I can't shut you up. Sorry. Yeah. When I first started, when I was doing those videos, it wasn't long before I started doing live streams with Steph. And I think for about the first 6 months, whenever I did a live stream, before I logged on to do the live stream, I'd have a panic attack because I was that nervous about being on camera and people listening to a voice and saying the wrong thing and stuff like that. So it's even now, I still have days where I feel anxious about doing it. But with videos, it's even worse for me because I worry about stumbling on my words and things. Because sometimes my brain works faster than I can speak.
All right.
And
So I've decided to leave the flaps off this until it's painted because with them down, I think it's going to interfere with just getting the paint into the glass there. So yeah. So those wings will go on as is shortly.
Sounds sensible to me. Paul says, hi all, hope all is well. Hello, Paul. Lexi says, I read from a script too. It's a really different skill doing videos versus short form and versus long form. Yeah, it does. It is. Yeah, I totally agree.
Cup of tea time.
And Lexi says, right, got to go to the shops. Have a lovely stream all, and thanks for brightening my day. It's a pleasure.
And thanks for dropping in.
Yeah. Duke says, in love that one too, Jim, for some reason. There we go. Caught up on chat again.
Yay.
Ooh, coffee. That should be a t-shirt. Ooh, coffee. Ooh, what are we on? We're on. Oh, we're at the 1 hour mark. Lovely.
Now. I'll tell you what. This is light years ahead of the Garvia kit I did with the the Edward boxing of a Garvia kit. It was just not great plastic. Yeah. Actually, that was my opinion, I think, of the entire kit. I love the build because of the subject matter and all the Edward good guff you put on it. But
Yes.
all the plastic of the kit sort of let it down. There were fit issues and just things it wasn't detailed enough for my my opinion.
For your
Meaning,
liking.
To my liking. It's a I love the aircraft and I wanted to learn more about it by building it. And I didn't learn a thing from building that kit. I am from this one because it's.
Would you say the other one was more of an entry level Lysander, whereas this is more of a experience level Lysander?
Hard to say. Certainly not the one I bought because it was I bought the one with all the photo etch in it, the Profi pack. Then I embellish it with 3 more extra packs of extra detail and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
It's bloody nice. So when we finish this one, I'll grab it from Frontline Hobbies and sort of show you, compare the two and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Thinking I really should remove all my models from Frontline. Give somebody else a go, like free up the space, but it's probably a bit uncool.
I probably think you're getting too big for your boots if you do that though. Oh, he's with Hobbyco now, is he? Oh, we're not good enough for him anymore.
No, they wouldn't care.
Duke says, "Good day, Paul. I've sent you a Facebook friend request with my real name." Yes, he's not really called the Duke of Wellington. His parents weren't that cruel. Paul says, I'm not sure if my HMS Belfast build is going to be finished in time for the Saturday scale modelling show. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
And he says, the Tomcat I built last month has had 3 shares. Oh, nice one.
Oh, yes, Paul's going to the show on Saturday. Well, Paul's at the show on Saturday. I shall see you there, mate.
Yeah.
I shall come and say hi-de hi.
Hi-de hi.
Walk up
Just
and go,
like that.
all right, Paul.
Right.
Of course,
Oh,
he'll
Alf.
know what you look like, but you won't know what he looks like. Aha.
Oh, but I know where he's going to be.
I thought you were going to say, I know where he lives then.
No, I know where he's precisely where he's going to be. I know where to hunt him down.
The hobmobile.
C24, yeah.
At the biscuit stand.
With a cup of tea and some Jaffa cakes.
Yeah. Ah, Julian is back.
Da-dee-da-dee-da.
Lovely.
How are you, Tim? You're very quiet. He's been talking for the last half hour and just had himself.
No, I haven't. I've been spray painting, so I'm keeping my mic muted while I'm doing that, just so I'm not, in the background.
Yeah. To be fair, it wouldn't be the first time you've muted yourself, not realised.
That's normally like after the stream.
Well, the whole stream you've been talking, just not realise you're muted.
No. Like after the stream when we're backstage.
Yeah. After the outro.
If there's conversation going on there, normally first thing I chime in with, I'll be like, man, I'm just getting ignored.
Had a missed opportunity day for yesterday.
Yes.
So John Bonani, who's one of the podcasters for Plastic Posse podcast,
Yeah.
he visited Hobbyco in Sydney on I think it was Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then on Wednesday, yesterday, he came to Newcastle, went to Fighter World and Frontline Hobbies.
Ah.
And I was usually in,
What was the other?
on Wednesdays we usually go into Fighter World. and volunteer, but I changed my days to Thursdays. If I was in my normal day, I would have met him.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
that was unfortunate.
It was not to be.
Maybe that's why he went on the Wednesday.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
Maybe he listens to the stream and went, ah.
I'll tell you what a beautiful fit. Lovely.
Adam says, Timmy, I have the 1-800 Normandy from Mass Effect coming.
Oh, that'd
Cool.
be pretty cool.
Yeah. My son's got I think it's a cast model of it. It's probably about 15 centimeters long. It's a bloody good design.
We got 25 watching and 16 likes today so far. Oh no, that dropped to 22.
Is it the SR1 or the SR2?
Oh, I don't bloody know.
No, for
Adam.
for Adam.
Right.
God, John, not everything's about you, you know.
No, I just thought you were asking about like with the thing that Tom has, but no, I don't know.
No, I didn't even know there was a Normandy. I love the Mass Effect games. I did like my third playthrough of them probably like 4 months ago.
So what do you make of this PlayStation announcement, Tim?
What was the announcement?
That they're not going to be making any discs for PlayStations from 2028 onwards.
Is what it is.
A lot of people aren't happy about it.
Yeah, well,
because you don't, when you do a digital one, you don't buy the game. You buy a license to it, and they can take it off you whenever they want.
Yeah, but they're not going to do that, though, are they?
Yeah,
well, they do. There's a big movement called Stop Killing Games because, basically, companies will just be like, yeah, all right, we're not going to support this anymore, and they just shut down the servers, and then people can't play their game anymore. So there is a big movement against it, but
I think it was last week they were people have bought films through the PlayStation Network to watch on a PlayStation, and PlayStation's just gone and deleted them all off the servers.
So I like discs, but I'm not sure how much of that is just because it's what I'm used to. The reality is like for those AAA titles and stuff like that. They're not going to be giving you 8 discs to get all the game data on. Granted, they're really good at like compressing and stuff these days, but it is what it is. I'm primarily a PC gamer anyway.
So you use Steam rather than PlayStation.
Well, yeah, all of my stuff is digital.
Yeah.
Anyhow. And yeah, the whole Stop Killing Games thing, it largely doesn't affect me because I don't really play live service games.
Yeah.
Apart from like Helldivers 2. But, I prefer single player games anyway. Like,
yeah,
I play games to avoid socializing with people. Like the last thing I want is to deal with other people, particularly like hyper competitive losers. Yeah.
Yeah, that live in their basements and play video games all day.
Yeah, people are like, yell at their computer and stuff.
You must prefer non-competitive losers that sit in their basement, play with models, and shouting at them all day.
Yeah, be more like me. Like I collected every single Gwent card in Witcher 3 the other day, and beep, boop, got an achievement. Now a lot of people have played Witcher 3. I think 5% or like 5.1% of players have ever got that achievement. So, I just kind of like grinding out in my games, but
you like grinder?
No, grinding it out.
Oh, right.
But no. So it largely doesn't really affect me. It's more. The stuff that I don't like in the games industry at the moment are like people constantly whinging about layoffs and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, yeah, they can't announce things ahead of time because they're insider trading.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know. It's because everyone's got social media and stuff these days. But
yeah.
See, you know,
I like having the physical game because one, most of the time I don't, especially with the Xbox 360, because I've got PS4 and Xbox 360. You don't have to connect to a server, so you can just
still
play whatever you want when you want.
Still rocking old gen stuff.
Yeah, man. And PS4, I mean, you do have to connect to the server, which can be a bit of a pain in the ass, especially if it needs when you got to update the games and stuff. But on the other hand, I do like having a physical disc because it means I can play it whenever I want, even if the server's down. You just play it without the online bit, which I don't like doing anyway. Don't like the online section.
Yeah.
Multiplayer.
Well, a lot of stuff these days, like, don't really do that. Like, you can have the disc, but it'll have, you know, a third of the game on it.
Yeah.
Like, you'll need to download stuff anyway.
But yeah, but what I mean is, once it's downloaded, I save it because I've got an external hard drive plugged into my PlayStation. So it's all on there anyway. So the only reason it needs to sign up to the servers is because it's for the online multiplayer and the online achievements and stuff. So most of the games you can play without going online now at the minute with the PlayStation.
Yeah. No, so it's, you know.
Especially some of the older games.
Yeah, I a lot of the time, I spend a lot of my time going back and playing games that I like anyway, because a lot of the modern stuff, it's just, it doesn't really, it just
when I started getting annoyed with it was with, is it Call of Duty World War One?
No, World at War?
Yeah, the World War One version. Battlefield 1, that was it. When they gave you like 6 areas that you could do, but each one only had like 3 missions that you could do. And they were really, really restrictive missions on single player. That annoyed me. And so after that, I just stuck with like Ghost Recon and Assassin's Creed.
Marble madness.
I prefer the open world type things.
Yeah, that stuff's been happening for yonks anyway. Like those games have just been doubling down on multiplayer engagement and stuff. Like it's why, you know, COD is slowly, well, not so slowly, dying and stuff now. Because they're doing like collabs with like microtransactions to get skins to make you look like, you know, Nicki Minaj.
Yeah. Stupid.
You know, you can get
like play the game.
Yeah, like rainbow skins for your guns and all that stuff, and say, okay, sure.
Well, they're appealing more to teenagers, aren't they, than the rest of the gaming world?
Yeah, I don't know. You know what I'm like. I'm very much of the opinion that like the original denizens of gaming in my generation are the chuds. And the chuds are starting to take it back, which is good. We can start having good games again instead of the absolute slop that's been coming out for the last 10 years.
Well, do you know what? One of my favourite games on the Xbox 360 is Duke Nukem Forever. It is just so not politically correct. It's funny. Adam says SR2 upgrades Cerberus. Comes with the base.
Yeah, nice.
Duke, the Wellington was resilient, rough and ready aircraft that handled any assignments. First bomber to hit Berlin, I believe, in August 1940. Nice. Well, not nice for the Germans, like, but...
Yeah, they had it coming.
To be fair. Paul says, today I'm putting 4 cat crates together because the cats are in season, so we don't want them to have kittens, so in the crates they go. Adam says, to be fair, you can. Oh, come on, streaming, I'll catch you up. Stupid thing. To be fair, you can also do it with discs. Most games run servers. Yeah, a lot of them don't, though. A lot of the old ones don't. For, the Xbox 360, you don't even have to have it connected to the internet at all, ever. Because you just bought the disc and that was it. That was the whole game.
Yeah, as long as you don't want to play any games post 2010.
Yeah. Exactly. I like the old game. Like Elaine Noir and stuff like that. Duke Nukem.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. Like I said, I've dumped like almost like 200 hours into Witcher in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Because I love that game. And like I'll just go back and play games that I really like. You know?
I played what was it, Fallout 76 for a full year. Like I was playing it daily. But it's it's online only, so you have to have a subscription. It just wasn't worth $100. I got a lot of fun out of it, but I'd rather just walk around a wilderness by myself without having to deal, as you say, the other players just want to come and wreck your camp and stuff just because they can.
Yeah. See, that's one of the reasons why I like Assassin's Creed. Because you can just go around, do your own thing, or you can do the missions.
Alrighty.
My advice is to go around, do your own thing, and then do the missions. Because it makes things a lot easier.
Yeah, but then you got to deal with Ubisoft, which is one of those microtransaction-y companies. I don't know. I used to love Assassin's Creed, but it's like a lot of the recent installments I'm just like, about. So
I've never had to buy anything for Assassin's Creed.
No, it's not that you have to. It's just it became increasingly like that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, peak. Like the Ezio installments were fantastic.
Yeah.
They were great. I really liked 3 because I like American Revolutionary War stuff.
That was good. The book for that's really good as well.
And Black Flag is fantastic. And then it started getting a bit, wibbly wobbly. But
yeah, I mean the Egyptian one's pretty good.
Oh yeah, actually, sorry. Origins was good. Odyssey was good.
I'm not overly keen on the Valhalla one.
Yeah, I tried replaying that again recently, and it wasn't for lack of trying. Like I sunk like 20 something hours into it, but I was like, it just didn't kind of grip me the same way that Odyssey did.
Yeah.
But
I got bored one
like
day.
If you want a good game and you have Steam, the Witcher 3, which pretty objectively, I think I can make an argument that it's like one of the best games that's come out in the last 30 years.
I've heard, what's her name? Hex? The chick who used to be on the...
Oh, yeah.
Good game. She reckons it's her favourite game as well.
Yeah, it's like $19 or something on Steam at the moment. And they're about to drop another DLC for it in the lead up to Witcher 4. Which is why I started another playthrough. And it's like still just as fun. But yeah.
I got that bored on the Valhalla one day that because you can change the outfits. I just messed around with the outfits and went, you can make it so he's just running around in his underpants. Yeah, I'll do that. So I had a Viking running around in his underpants in battle. And then I forgot about it, and I didn't think about it because I didn't play it for a while. And then I think Morgan was only 14 now, so he'd probably been about 11. And he went, Mike, can I play on Assassin's Creed Valhalla? I went, yeah, all right, but I'll have to, watch you playing it because of the stuff that's in it. He said, yeah, all right. And he switched on. Mike, why is my character in his underpants? And he's like, can you please put some clothes on him? I was like, oh yeah, sorry, mate. Adam says, could you imagine the new GTA on a disc? It would be like those old school disc holders. Yeah. To be honest, GTA 6 is. I didn't really like GTA 5, so I'm not going to be getting GTA 6. I think the last time I liked GTA was GTA San Andreas.
GTA, what's that? Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah.
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 Well
I
done.
used to, eh?
Well done. You're down with the kids.
Yeah. My best game, two favourite games were Marble Madness and
Yeah.
Dragon's Lair.
Yeah. Weirdly, I actually quite like Spyro as well. It's quite fun. Silly.
I spent more time hacking the games than playing them.
Joe says, Timmy doesn't like to socialise with people. I am not surprised. Adam, haha, I've just done all the question marks and cards.
Yeah, nice.
And he says, AK Witcher 3 expansion comes and you won't see us for a while. Julian says, 21 watching and 16 likes. Ahem. Oh, we dropped down to 18 watching now. We're in the shit. Paul says, I play Xbox. Yeah, I've got an Xbox 360, but I never bothered with getting the later ones because I didn't like the idea of it all being online.
Yeah, so I had Tom's PS4 in the lounge. I got rid of it. It was just screaming, just playing a game. So I've replaced it with his Xbox One in the lounge now. And he's got his S or X or whatever the hell it is in his room.
Yeah.
But I just at the moment I just bought. I was at Fallout 4 for $3. So I'm just walking around, just inconveniencing people with my shotgun.
Yeah.
I'll just play that in and out.
Well, Duke says he has a PS2. That's how old I am. That was my second games console that I bought was the PS2. I bought it for myself, and I was really proud of that because I was only young at the time. I think I was 14. I bought it with one of my first wage packets. Back in the days when you actually got wage packets and they didn't just put money straight in your bank.
Yeah.
Adam says, bring back the Getaway. I actually really like PlayStation 2 because I liked games like Hogs of War and South Park and things like that. They were daft. It wasn't just trying to pretend you're at real war. It was just being silly. Adam says they saw the Fortnite money and said, "Gimme!" Yeah. June says I don't play games much at all. I object to paying for something, then I have to pay monthly subscription to use it all. While the game is free, and you pay to play it, or buy the game and play it for free. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's why I like Steam so much. Because I don't have to buy games straight away. I've got virtually every game ever made, and I can just go, add to wish list or whatever, and then it'll come up in the spring sale or whatever at 85% off. It's like Assassin's Creed Shadows, I think, was on sale the other week for $20.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, Witcher 3 is on sale for $18 or something. Yeah. Costs nothing. I really like Steam.
Yeah. Adam, I like how Xbox do the ownership. As long as you're the home Xbox, you can play whatever offline. And once you go back online, it just gives you your achievements and whatever then. Yeah. Well, that's how a lot of the PlayStation games work, especially with the Assassin's Creed and things. It was more Call of Duty and things like that started all this bloody online only shit. Certainly on PlayStation. One of the reasons I like PlayStation and the Xbox 360 as well is you can use them as DVD and Blu-ray players.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of DVDs. I watch and Blu-rays. And I can just, with the PlayStation 4, I've got it plugged into my projector in the living room. So I can watch movies and with the sound bar on in the electric recliner and stuff. Just pretend we're at the cinemas. Julian says, I remember the old LAN parties where one of you could load the server locally and all your friends log in and play locally. Paul says, I have all the Need for Speed games on my Xbox One, but the only one out of the collection I don't have is Need for Speed Carbon. I can't get it anywhere. Yeah.
Need for Speed Underground 2 is still, I reckon, the best car game ever.
Oh, sorry, which one, Tim?
Underground 2.
Oh, okay.
It's when I was but a lad. Going
Best
around
car
my
game.
souped up 350Z. It was sick.
Mario Kart Double Dash. Oh, on the GameCube, the Nintendo thing. It was awesome.
Yeah. Adam says, I like Odyssey. Felt like a nice mix of visuals, lore, and combat. Yeah. One of the things I did like about Odyssey was they introduced the ability to use the hawk, didn't they? To give you an overview of what was going on ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, I played Origins. Tom has Odyssey, but it won't load. It won't install. And I can just go and buy it for like, $7, $12, whatever, and just do it. But it's no guarantee that another disc will work either. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I've played pretty much all of them except for the I haven't played the early. I think two, or the Black Flag one, the piratey one, and I haven't played the American War of Independence one either.
Yeah.
Is the disc really scratched up, John?
No, it's not. It's just.
I
don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
Say
Black-
if the disc is really scratched up, polish it with teacup.
With what? Sorry.
Teacup.
Polishing compound. Used
Polishing
for
compound for cars.
Okay.
You'll have a good time to play Black Flag shortly because that's getting a full re-release.
Oh, okay.
Which actually looks pretty good.
I like Black Flag.
Yeah, it's kind of universally regarded as like one of the best AC games.
I'm one of the few people I think that likes the Victorian one as well.
Oh, the Syndicate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. My favourite one was the French Revolution one.
Unity.
Unity is absolutely. I finished it twice. It's probably my favourite game, I guess.
That's because you haven't played Witcher 3.
Yeah, I agree.
I might start playing Assassin's Creed more again. So I did like that. Adam says, best game in 25 years, Witcher. Julian says, poor look on eBay. There are a few Need for Speed Carbon games on there. Adam says he still plays San Andreas. Adam says L1, R1, R2, L1, R2, up, left, down, right, up, left, down, down, weapons pack, 3 cheats. Yeah, that was another thing they got rid of, was being the ability to do the cheat codes. You used to have some really fun ones.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was Medal of Honor Frontline, something like that. I found the cheat code to make weapons into phasers. So you'd have like an M1 Garand, but it'd be firing lasers at the bloody Germans and stuff, like different colours. It was quite funny.
Yeah, it's less about like cheats and stuff these days, and more about like Easter eggs.
Yeah.
So like, I came across a Dune Easter egg in Witcher 3 the other day. Where I was just like going through like a list I found of prisoners that the witch hunters were keeping, and 3/4 of the way down the list, there's a dude named Sardaukar, which is pretty cool.
Sciatica. He had trouble moving around.
Yeah, is that why it's a game for old men?
Oh, as in Sardaukar, the Emperor's shock troops.
Yep.
Ah.
Right.
Julian says, Trevor, getting the graphics out of the game to make 3D models. There may be a licensing problem though. June says,
Yeah.
imagine if Nintendo had launched their first console in Newcastle. It would have been the Nintendo YI.
Nintendo Twitch.
Adam says Midnight Club LA has close second. I like the Nathan Drake series as well. They were good. I got them on PS4. Adam says also you can shoot the moon and it grows. I miss those things. Yeah.
Yeah, when the games are on tapes, you used to be able to link 2 tapes together.
With sticky tape.
No, link 2 tape recorders together with a gadget I built. And then you had to walk with what they call the asthma, so that they were both the same, and you could copy the tapes.
See, what I used to like about the old console games was that if you could play with your mates, you could play multiplayer, but you didn't have to go online. You could just sit in the room together and have a laugh whilst you're playing games in split screen or something.
So they're doing a rebuild of Halo, which is coming out pretty shortly. Like Halo Combat Evolved, but this one is called Halo Campaign Evolved.
Yeah.
So it's like same, but it's a top-down rebuild. So it's not just a graphics update, but they've actually like gone in through the gameplay and stuff and put more of like their modern engine and gameplay mechanics and stuff, and then rebuilt it and added some additional content and stuff like that, which looks pretty cool. But one of the things that they have kept is split screen co-op.
Yeah,
because who doesn't want to replay Halo Combat Evolved split screen? Like,
me and Kate both like playing like Ghost Recon and things like that in Call of Duty. Yeah, and we like being able to compete against each other or go on missions together and things like that.
When I lived in Brisbane, Brisbane? Yeah, when I lived in Brisbane when I was a kid, I used to wake up at like 5:45 in the morning and go to my friend Caleb Shang's house across the road at 6 in the morning to play Halo 2.
Yeah,
when that came out, which to this day is like one of the best, like FPS kind of campaigns. In terms of like having fun and stuff. So good. And the music is fantastic, but
no.
There's a couple of rebuilds and stuff happening at the moment. So Halo is one. Ocarina of Time is getting a full rework as well, which if they butcher that, I'm going to formally give up on Nintendo.
Do you think the companies are starting to maybe realize that going for all this woke shit was a stupid idea? The old games were better.
Yeah. I'm not sure what you mean by woke shit.
A lot of games coming out now are like trash because of the people writing them and involved in the creation process and stuff. Like, just look at a picture of game devs at, say Bungie, from the days of Halo 2 to now, and be like, yeah, what was the last good game they made? But I don't know. It's people of my generation are the people making games now, and they're a lot more concerned with like telling their story rather than just telling the story of
just writing an actual story.
The character, But like I said, the chuds are starting to take back over. So I live in hope that there'll be good video games again soon.
Julian says cheat codes are basically backdoors the developers used in testing that they left in the finished code. Now they just stripped all the backdoors out of the finished product. Yeah. Duke says we've got an old Nintendo and play the grandkids at Mario Kart. Great fun on a 4x box screen. Yeah. June says, I used to play Carmageddon in work. Alt-tab to the database when a call came in. After the call, Alt-tab back to the game. Usually to find out some git had killed you while you were on the call.
Yeah, I think the console that gets most work out in this house at the moment is a Switch 2. There's usually somebody always on that, whether it be me, Bron, all of us sort of play it.
Yeah. Well, when we were in high school, we figured out that on the school library there was a website you could go to. It's like a gaming website, and they had quite a few different games on there. But because it was a game website, the firewall, it didn't trigger the firewalls at the time. And so there's a game on there, and it's like a motocross jump thing. And you had to get the biker to jump as far as you could, do the jump and go as far as he could. And the further he went, the woman holding up the score at the end, the further you went, the more clothes she took off. So for teenage lads, that was brilliant. Until the IT sort of guy, was sat in the library one day and realised what, like 20 blokes, 20 teenage lads were all playing, and how they were getting around the bloody firewalls. So then they changed the firewall settings then, so that we couldn't get on the website.
Yeah, back in like 2007, I was in one of the inaugural laptop classes.
Yeah,
where we all got supplied a laptop and stuff. It was like when they were first rolling that out as a trial. And we spent like virtually every class playing Counter-Strike on a LAN. It was, grades sucked. Also, first year of high school at a co-ed state school. So my grades sucked because I was spending all my class time playing Counter-Strike and all the lunchtime talking to girls. So I got moved to an all-boys school, and wouldn't you know it, my grades got better.
See, when I was in high school, because I'm obviously 8 years older than you, Tim, there's only one kid that had a laptop, and that was because he broke his arm twice in a space of a week. So he couldn't, and it was his right arm, so he couldn't do any writing. So one of the teachers lent him a laptop so that he could still do schoolwork. That was it. There's no, until like the Game Boy and the PSP and that became popular, there wasn't really any other sort of personal computers in school. Unless you went into the IT rooms. And now everyone carries them in a pocket.
I remember those IT rooms when I was like in primary school. Like had all the computers and stuff, and you'd be learning how to type and or like math games and all that sort of stuff.
My understanding is, and I could be wrong, but PlayStation had a handheld thing 15 years ago, maybe, or so, called a Vista, I think it was.
Vita.
Had little discs. And from what I remember at the time, they were talking about making them all downloadable games, like, and that is, you hook up the internet and blah, 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 and download them. Having it all in the cloud sort of thing. But from what I understand at the time, because I remember reading about it in the newspaper, that EB Games in Australia, and certainly all game shops around the world, were saying, if you do that, we will refuse to sell it, because it's no incentive to have people come back to our stores and buy more games.
Yeah,
and that makes sense. So if PlayStation are now doing the same thing and Sony moving away from actual sort of discs or the physical games in a sleeve, it's like they're doing the old stunt again. But
so
the world's moved on.
The Vita was like the second version of the PSP.
PSP. Right.
Yeah. So it's PlayStation Portable, the first one that they did.
Of course.
The handling
Makes
on it is crap because the joystick was literally a circle that you moved up and down with your thumb. It didn't, it didn't rotate like a toggle. It literally just went up and down, left and right.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah,
All
no, I
that
never
stuff
played
as
them.
well was coinciding with like the death of video stores and
Yeah.
renting games and stuff like that. Like I used to rent N64 games when I was a kid.
Yeah. So a similar thing is starting to happen now to what you said, John, because a game which is like the biggest games retailer in the UK, they're going online now and saying to people, look, we need you to back us. If you make all these games digital, we will not be able to sell anything. We'll have to shut down because we won't be able to make enough money to stay open just by selling consoles.
Yeah, I guess like streaming and everything else, like EB Games here, they're like probably the biggest one there. Most shopping centres have one. But most of their stores, they've got rid of a lot of the games content, and they've got more just board games, figurines, that sort of stuff. Not all that Funko Pop sort of figures. They've sort of cut down on them, but they're diversifying, I think, because I can't see how they're struggling because there's always at least somebody else in there whenever you walk in one.
Yeah. Well, EB, like they have two storefronts that if they have a big enough thing, they will combine them. But they've got EB Games and Zing Pop Culture. But yeah, they sell a lot of pop culture stuff now, like One Piece hoodies and all that kind of jazz.
But it's changed. The face of it has changed. I think changing.
It's like one of the things you can do with physical games is once you finish playing a game, if you don't want it anymore, you can go back to the shop. They'll give you a percentage of what the original value was for it, and then you put that towards another game. So it is incentive to recycle your games and things as well. And it meant that the next game didn't cost you as much. Not that it cost much compared to what they do now anyway.
Yeah.
Christ, PlayStation 2 games used to get them for £20.
Well, that's why I don't play like new games when they come out. Like if you're pre-ordering games these days, you're a sucker because chances are it'll be like a buggy piece of crap. I always wait for those kinks to get ironed out anyway, and then generally by the time that happens, like prime example, Cyberpunk. Now, Cyberpunk when it came out was unplayable. Like it was bad. Like the optimization wasn't there. It was laggy as hell. Your computer probably couldn't even run it. And on the console, it was a bit weird because, it was clearly designed to be played on a keyboard and mouse.
Right.
And so on a controller, it's just a little bit janky. And like vehicles weren't handling well and all that kind of stuff. Now, I got Cyberpunk 2077 again when they dropped the Phantom Liberty expansion. And this is the same guy, by the way, that makes The Witcher 3, like CD Projekt Red, which they're really, really good. And they worked their asses off to get that game right. And now Cyberpunk 2077 is fantastic. Like, you can lose yourself in that game. It's so good.
Right. I had heard that Fallout 76 when it came out was crap. But, with all the patches and everything else, it became a really, really good game. What I find frustrating, though, because I was playing Skyrim, and there's a couple of things where, like, if you come across this vampire sort of chick and you need to take her home to her castle where she grew up and stuff like that. But I had visited that place before I found her. And then, she won't interact with the portcullis stays shut and all that sort of stuff. And she doesn't enter the castle. So I went online and, it's a bug. If you find the castle first, so why are they coming out with patches all the time? There's all these updates. Like that game is 15 years old or so. Why is this shit still happening. Like, there's two other bugs in it that prevent me from finishing those missions. I don't understand why Bethesda don't fix them instead of coming up with, now you can get this gun.
Yeah. Yeah, going back to that, the film thing, John, there's an article here that says PlayStation to remove 551 films users have already paid for.
Right. I wonder if that's a Sony thing or, I don't know.
Julian says, Git because nanny YouTube would block the real word. Yeah. Duke, I got a World War I game on stream that you could just run around the trenches by yourself or join a big battle. Nice.
Okay.
Duke, I showed a friend who is right into games and I accidentally joined a big battle. I kept getting shot, respawning, getting shot, etc. It was very funny.
Nice.
Joe says, Mikey, subscribers down to 797. What the hell? Come on, people. Yeah, we lost another subscriber over the weekend.
Been like me like the AI?
No, it's probably John.
Yeah.
Julie says, when I were a lad, laugh out loud, PC games were about a tenner. When you were a lad, PCs didn't exist. It wasn't a personal computer. It was a group computer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The family computer.
I got the full Age of Empires game on a disc in a box of Nutri-Green.
Oh yeah,
which is a breakfast cereal.
I still remember when I was a kid playing PC games, and the PC games were the ones where you had to type in the instructions.
Yeah,
I remember playing them, and then I was amazed because I went to my nan's one day, and my nan had always taught me how to use PCs and stuff. And I expected to go into the room where the computer was and sit there playing on the computer with her. She went, no, come this way. And we went into one of the other rooms. And she went, I got this the other day. And she went, all right, what? And she went, I turned around and she'd bought herself a PlayStation 1 with Tomb Raider because she liked playing Tomb Raider. I was like, no, that's so cool.
It's cool.
Grundag said, Grundag, which has a really cool avatar, says, good morning, subscribed, had me at first, scales and group builds. Looks like the Lysander is well along as is the Walker tank. Yeah. We're not doing too bad with them. Well, they're getting built anyway. So thank you for joining and thank you for subscribing.
Yeah, very cool.
The channel, we do live streams Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 12 till 2 UK time. Mondays is just a panel show where we just chat random stuff and make whatever we happen to be working on. Tuesdays we do World War I kits. So at the minute we're doing the Austin armored car from Mini Art. Today is Lysander until we finish that, and then it'll be the Sherman tank. On Fridays we do what's called members' choice builds, where the panel pick 3 kits out of their stash, and then the channel members get to pick which of the 3 kits each of us does. Duke says we're all unsubscribing because we don't want to see Joe drinking Guinness. Ha 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 ha. That's a bit harsh. What do you mean you don't want to see Joe drinking Guinness?
Well, I do me with a day. My eyeballs are going sideways.
Oh no!
Oh yeah!
Back in the middle.
like they when I had, what was the first computer? Oh, ZX81. Spectrum.
Bugger.
We've done a Marley.
I have.
We got a button for that.
Hang on.
Oh.
Are we ready? Where is it? Oh no, it's not loaded onto this one.
Dear. All right. So the story goes, I was going to have a closed canopy.
Yes.
Because I don't have a gun, being the SD version. I don't have a gun in the back of mine. There's not really worth having it open.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the rear windows have got a slope on them there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've just realised, of course, I put the wrong side windows on because they either have the rear slope like that, or they don't, like that. So, I've put on the closed canopy side windows. Sorry, open canopy side window. So I guess I'm going to have an open section at the back now.
Do it semi-open.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to take these windows off again. I've got the wings covering them up. So yeah, I'll have a.
Have you got that wing on all right now, John?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
what
it's
seems
good.
to be. It's still got the gap,
Yeah.
but everything lines up. So that'll do.
Weird. Yeah.
There we go.
Until I put the clear
This is a
patch
Marley
on the top
alert.
there.
Stop what you're
Put the
doing and
glass in,
rectify
yeah.
the Marley immediately. Failure to do so will result in problems later in the build and you looking like a total arse.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, John. Oh, yeah. Bloody hell. Yeah, I was saying, my first Mustang was a ZX81.
Oh,
with
yeah.
16K RAM pack. And you used to go to the local newsagents once, I think it was once a month, and you could get a magazine.
Yeah.
You'd sit there typing in all this bloody machine code for hours and hours and hours, and you only had to get one digit wrong, and the bloody game wouldn't work.
I think my first computer was the Amiga.
Yeah, Amiga 500.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice machine that was. Yeah. I had the Commodore 64, then the Amiga 500, then I had the Amiga 1000.
Yeah. I had the Amiga and my stepbrother had the Amstrad.
Amstrad, yeah.
And then I got PlayStation 1 and he got Nintendo. Duke says, "G'day, Grundag. I'm only joking there. Ha 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 ha." Grundag says, "No problems there, my big boy. Luke had run up and shoved his head under my arm. Greyhounds are a prime distraction."
Oh, I see. I thought I was wrong, but I'm right.
Thought you were right, but you were wrong. But you were wrong. You weren't wrong. You were right.
Okay, so I thought the difference. Well, it is the difference between a Mark 1 and a Mark 3 Lysander is the engine. I think one's a Pegasus engine and one is a Perseus engine.
Yeah.
Certainly one is more powerful than the other. But the other difference is I was talking about the shape of the glass. So the Mark 1 has let's call it the V-shaped rear openable glass, and the Mark 3 is square at the front. So yeah, it's not the open closed canopy I've put on. I've put on a Mark 1 canopy instead of a Mark 3. So I could still have it closed. I'll just use a different bit of glazing.
Yeah.
Well, I've managed to make the guns and paint them. So, not done too bad.
Okay, so
At least I got something done this time.
Mark 3 closed canopy.
So my next job, actually, that's a nice place for me to finish because the next job is doing the canopy.
Oh yeah. Do that. Do it offline.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that is backwards. Let's go the other way around.
We've got 4 minutes left.
Good.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
This is my first time using Tamiya paints. I like them.
They're all right. They're good. Good paints.
Yeah, they are good paints.
I normally I normally donk them down to about nearly 50-50.
Mm.
And I use water to thin them.
Yeah.
There's quite a bit more in this Saracen than the Stalwart.
Yeah.
Mark 3.
So this isn't the color of the bulldog. Yeah, this is just primed it black, and then gone over it with some XF12, which I think is Japanese navy gray. And then I'll go over that with whatever color drab I want to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like having a bit of definition between panels and stuff like that. So
yeah,
56.
Good job.
Okay, so yeah, instead of being a Mark III, mine's now a Mark 1, but I don't think anyone really. Yeah. Mark 1 because I wanted to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll still be able to have that closed. That'll be fine. It's all good.
Yeah.
But they're very, very. These, the main problem with the Gavia Lysander was the glazing just didn't fit. Didn't fit. It's all bulge on the sides and everything else. This is just beautiful. Loving it.
Aluminium.
Aluminium.
Yeah, that's the only thing that ussed me up with these Airfix kits. Now it says colour 56. Now you go to whatever particular one that you're doing, and all they do, they only ever give you the outside colours. They never give you the inside colours.
True. At least with ICM, they give you the colour call out on the front of the booklet.
That's it. But being a smart arse, I kept my 2023 Airfix catalogue. And it's got all the colours in there.
Excellent. I just use the colour, the hobby colour app.
Yeah.
Oh, Tim's getting his spray on.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry.
No, we couldn't hear it. I'm just watching you.
Oh.
Just watching you doing it.
Yeah, I'm wearing my daggy get paint everywhere clothes, so it doesn't matter if I drench myself, which I did spill black. So
you did a Trevor.
Yeah, well, I'm learning. So my last set of clothes and stuff, I would keep painting in nice clothes and then get paint all over them because I'm an idiot. So
that's part of the reason why I wear those big baggy plaid shirts. It's because it doesn't matter because you can't see the paint on it anyway.
This is just my dad's shirt. Like I've got my daughter's throw up on.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you're currently sat there stinking of paint and vomit.
Yeah, and then I'll have a wonderful shower before bed. It'll be great.
So has she peed at you yet?
No, not. She is really good at not peeing on people. But her little game that she likes to do at the moment is you'll be doing a nappy, and then just as you get a fresh one under her bum, she'll go. Game on.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, dear. Oh. Right. That was a quick session. Well, I felt quick.
Yeah.
So tomorrow back with Members' Choice, 12 till 2 as always. Looking good, John.
Wings on. Hooray.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah. Have you got any live streams or videos coming up, John? On your channel?
Nah.
No.
I need to. So the vegan is just about done. Right. So, yeah. Let me show you one more thing. With the no, it doesn't matter. Basically, I had a problem where the nose wheel was sitting about half a mil or whatever off the ground.
Yeah.
I managed to put on an external. I'll just grab it. Put on an external tank with fishing weights in it, so that then solves the problem of the nose sitting up. So that it now has an external tank.
Nice.
And it's covered with Panaline wash, which I'm about to wipe off, but just about done.
Yeah.
It really does look slick.
It does, doesn't it? Right. As I said, we're back tomorrow 12 till 2 with the Members' Choice builds, where I'll be building a fire truck. John will be building whatever he's working on. Bentley blower, I think it is.
Bentley blower, yeah.
Trevor, what are you working on, buddy, tomorrow?
Me zero, mate.
Yeah.
Me zero.
And Tim will be doing whatever he bloody well feels like. He's an angry man.
Focke-Wulf,
He's doing
190.
He's doing
Oh, yeah, you're doing the 190, aren't you?
Yeah, he's doing the Focke-Wulf.
Yeah, I've got the cockpit done. So, yeah, we'll do the get the fuselage kind of painted on the inside and slap that all together tomorrow.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us all. See you tomorrow. 12 till 2. Till then, Hulvar for now.
Uru to you.
Yeah. Oh.